I drove from Utah across the girth of Idaho and then through the corn maze that is the Washington highway system to here, the trailhead for Glacier Peak. My daughter, before I left, gave me a note and she said I should use this $20 for lunch. It's a good thing she gave me this money because it was $7 a gallon for diesel here in Washington State. I'm all packed up and I'm ready to go. I'm hoping I brought enough food and that I'm leaving early enough, 4:30 a.m. Seems kind of arrogant to leave at 4:30 a.m. on a day like today, so I'm hoping that doesn't come back to haunt me.
Some of you long-term viewers may or may not know that Christof and I actually attempted Glacier Peak many years ago. It was probably the event that caused the first fracture in our adventure friendship because it was a miserable outing and it was based all on my hopes and dreams for a shortcut to the summit. We started on some old abandoned trail and spent 6 hours just climbing over dead trees, fallen trees, landslides, and ended up with 18 miles total and never got out of the forest. It was an absolute disaster. First time I heard that sound, it scared the bejeebers out of me. But I learned later that day that it was grouse. It's just an interesting call, that's for sure. Calling it. There still are some dry patches up ahead, but I should probably be skiing this, not walking. So I'm going to put my skis on, and then I think the pass is just right behind me, back there. But the views are astounding, beautiful, as you would expect. The snow started at 4,700 feet, and I'm putting on my skis here at 5,200. So it feels like I'm catching the snow at a good place, and I haven't done anything too miserable, so I feel like I'm getting lucky. Let's hope my luck holds out. This is the pass. I've made it. And while you may have noticed that I only did like 3 or 4 shots from my shoes to here, but just know that I had to take my skis off and walk dirt patches maybe 10 times. And it took a really long time to get from where I removed my shoes to this pass. Now I have to do another huge traverse. I encountered 2 people who were coming down. They seemed a little concerned that I was going up. They said the snow didn't have a great refreeze, and I saw concern in their faces. I've just been blessed with my very first view of Glacier Peak. Doesn't look close. I've already come 10.5 miles and it still looks pretty far away. Snow quality, not great. I'm a little bit worried that the skins on the bottom of my skis might fail just from being so waterlogged. That's my biggest concern. Other than that, there's a lot of snow up here. It's just in that transitional state between being really good snow and being really good spring snow. Right now it's just crappy intermediate snow. "14 miles in, and just now it started to feel like I'm getting close to Glacier Peak. You see, it's right there, but it's behind this other sub-peak. You have to go around that onto the glacier and then up. Okay, I can do this. I was feeling pretty good. I still feel pretty good. It's hot. Snow quality is a bit crap. I think that if I work this slope, just work it hard, I can coast at least half of the way down to the dirt, maybe more. It is kind of like this, but I think on the way down, if you do it right, you wouldn't have to put your skins on. I don't know if my skins will go back on. That's why I haven't taken them off. It feels like I skied 40 fewer days than I usually do. I'm here at the last 1,000 feet and I feel like crap. Mile, I don't know, 17. So now I just gotta kick my way to the summit and then pretty much just turn around and go back to my car and cook up some top ramen. Here we go, last 1,000 feet. Top of Glacier Peak. Gotta be one of the hardest volcanoes to access. I don't know what I'm at, 17 miles, 9,000 feet of climbing. Probably have another 1,000 feet of climbing to get back out. I think Christof would have hated this attempt just as much as the other attempt. This was not easy at all. I hit the wall only 1.5 miles ago, but I just dragged my feet to get up this. But I'm up here, and now I'm going to rip my skins and try to just pick the best gradient to get me all the way down without having to go up. I do think I'll have to go up twice, but if I can do that and no more, I'll be happy. It took me just over 9 hours to get up here. That's insane. 9 hours. My goal was to get somewhere between 12 and 16 hours total from the car back to the car, and I'm still hoping I can be on time. And if it took 9 hours to get here, I'd have to be 7 hours getting back, and I hope it doesn't take me 7 hours to get back. Anyway, I don't know how much I'll film on the way down. I only have my 360 camera, but I'll do my best to capture the glory. Thought I was gonna puke.